Alright, what is up? So I guess it's time to go back to the past again and play one of my all-time favourites. That would be Crash Bandicoot 1. Because hey, I love this game. It's the best game I downloaded off 2%. Like seriously. As soon as I heard this on PS3, I just wanted the PS3. It's the whole reason I even have it. Besides I forgot, but still. But first thing next morning after my birthday when I got it, I just immediately got that. Now, the reason why I didn't do it first in terms of walkthroughing is because it's a bit hard. The only game that wouldn't be harder than this game would be Crash Bandicoot. I'm not sure if this game's being quiet or is it just the TV. Anyway, you get the old Naughty Dog. Oh yeah, this is the first Crash game in the series. And it has a lot of different things towards... So yeah, for example, this game again has password system, so you get into a password and have 100%, but that would ruin all the fun of this walkthrough. So yeah, for some reason the PS3 version they don't show the intro. The intro is basically where Crash is in the Evil Dr Cortex who wants to take over the world, but Crash was going to be sent to a machine called the Hero Crash. Makes Crash into basically a monster. But it failed, Crash escaped, and unfortunately Crash had to go for an AS to rescue. So yeah, the whole reason Crash is even doing it is because there's a Dr Cortex lab which is threatened to be Evolver Ray to death. So yeah. Welcome to N.Sanity Beach. Basically the first level of the whole time. Now you don't have your slide or belly flop yet. You just have your jump and your spin really. Extra jumps, for a circle to spin, triangle to show the lies and apples. And you don't have a box count. And in this game, you have to get all the boxes in one go, in one try, in the level. Because if you die in the level, you cannot get the gem. And to save, you have to either beat the bonus round or get a gem. So basically, this is a hard version, and some levels later in the game, they're absolute hell. Such a slippery climb. I hate that level. And you can just press select to seriously, why is it always quiet? You know, I never really have to raise my television to 10. That's actually pretty low when playing the game. Now, when you get your third Aku, when Aku acts like this and you get another one, you become invincible. Which actually means you run like hell. So you get the mask on your face and you run. Now I'm going to run past because there's a bridge. Now I learnt that trick off the internet. I'm just going to admit right now, because in the olden days it used to be jump on one block and hope you don't skip one. Because the chance of when you come back is that you're going to screw up hugely, so there won't be enough space. And you've got to make, since I missed a few boxes, but yeah, there's two ways you have to go that way. The normal way you're supposed to, when you go right, is basically jump on each box, or you can just run across the bridge, as the exclamation mark does that. But if you did the invincibility trick like I just did, legend off the internet, I forgot who it was. So yeah. Crash's health basically is this mask, which is basically called up for Aku. So if Crash gets hit around the Aku Aku mask, he's basically dead. When he has one... Oh yes, and here's the perfect. So if you finish the level in one go, get all the boxes, you get a gem. And you can save again. If you missed a few boxes, you'll appear on the left and your box falling out. You'll be like, great, but you missed X amount of boxes. And here in this game, instead of like one spot taking up the whole thing, like, here's Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Bandicoot 3, CTR, Crash Bandicoot. It's just one whole save game of Crash, it takes one per slot. With passwords, I don't believe you can save. I'll go back to N.Sanity Beach in an extra to show you how you meant to do it. But, yeah. If you end up being a perfectionist like me, and not so much perfectionist, but a good player, and this is the TNT crate, there's no nitros, they won't introduce Steel Crush 2. What you do is you jump them, do not spin them, and it'll explode. If you're anywhere near it or you spin it, you'll basically take damage. Oh yeah, and also hitting boxes has a little extra range, and some things that would normally take damage, you can't kill, they'll just have Crash going. First up, the little thing is actually Crash's, a picture of Crash's girlfriend. When you get 3 of those, you go to the best round. And there's another Aku Aku. Those are all things you'll take damage, you'll get like flattened if you have none. Now, you cannot get all the boxes in this game, because if you saw that green thing, you need the green gem. Because when you get a gem in all the boxes, sometimes it will be coloured. And then you have to go back to a later level or a future level to actually get it. And it'll make a path. Now here, it's kind of tricky. You'll have to sacrifice. You have to know Aku Aku, you're going to have to go to bed. What the hell? How did I even survive that? But normally what you're meant to do is you're meant to hit the live, and then the TNT is run, and then you run like hell. Now here's my third thing. Now, unlike the Crash 2 and 3 bonus rounds, these don't count to your gem boxes and that. They're just a save point, basically. So if you make it to the end, you get to save again. And you can get a few extra lives, because there's always extra lives at the end or at the point. And it's basically Crash Girlfriend, that you can't lose. It's just like that. In fact, where she goes after Crash 1 is a mystery. Also in the game, unique to this game, there's also 2 keys, which unlock 2 levels you have to. And you have like a Cortex stage. And in very few levels there's a harder version of the bonus round called the Brio stages, which is like the semi-final boss, basically. Well, Brio is the semi-final boss, basically Cortex. It's just... And it is hard because it has a lot of TNT traps. Now, there's 3 boxes on that green gem, and they go great, and they shove boxes on my head, which means I effectively get brain damage now. Great, you got to level 1 drive, and you get extra brain damage. What stuff? So yeah, there are only a few levels you can get. So through the course of getting colour gems, you'll get the gems, and some of those gems are just clear that you get, or some may get other colour gems to get through. In the Great Gate, you can't get all the boxes. I'll just tell you the levels you can get on. Hey look, another Aku Aku! This invisibility Now, with that box that lands on you, just make sure it doesn't land on top of you. Simple as pie. Here you just spin these things and then you go on top of this platform. Don't try to spin it on top, because you will fall. Always like that. Now to jump high, you just hold the X button. And since the PS3 but controls basically the same as the PS1, it's basically the same controls really. So use the D-pad. Watch out for those traps. Oh yeah, if you get the bonus round while you're invincible, or just end your invincibility. Now those board dudes, you're meant to just jump on them and then give them a good spin. Which is basically Crash's signature move. He's spinning, and he always does a flip when he jumps. Whoops! I thought I was going to spin that for a minute. Now just run away from that, no one will notice. So the bonus rounds are basically a 2D stage. And you get lives. Although unlike Crash 2 and 3, your lives do not save and they go back to 4. Kind of like the Super Mario games in the third dimension do, you know. Like in the 2D Mario games they save them, but in the 3D Mario games they always revert the lives back to 4. That kind of always annoys me. Because when you work hard to get like a good 40 lives or something, I'm on 19 now, it just sucks when you have to get them all back. So yeah, there's a yellowy flat gem. If I remember correctly, that's from the Lair. Yeah, with 2 2/3 times more brain damage. And when you stand still, Crash does his little... He looks left, looks right. I have no idea why he does that. Now this has got to be one of my favourite levels ever. Boulders. Because the idea is, you're running towards the screen. And there's going to be a boulder that chases you. And if you're too slow, the boulder will run you over. And there's a few obstacles, and you have to get the boxes. Because the boulders won't actually destroy them. So they may resist your fight, and you have to do this in one go. I know a few people who like this level. So this is just like, that was just easy mode. So once you hit this tunnel, it acts as a checkpoint really. But there'll be another boulder. In Crash 2 they did this with like speed boosters and that. In the last and in an unbearable in Crash 2 they had a giant polar bear chasing you. In Crash 3 they had a dinosaur. I forgot what type of dinosaur it was. I can never figure out those names. Crash 4 they had a lizard. Like Crash 4 Cortex. And they had a tsunami too. See, this one's actually the hardest because, you know, there's no speed boost or something. So it's straight run like hell. And when you see Crash on Brack, you look a bit more skimmed, not like casual. I like its tense music. I just like this level. It's cool level design right here. Alright, now I believe this is the hard section. So you just have to keep running like hell and never slowing down. There is no time to slow down. And basically the end of the level is basically those little things. And boulders you can get a gem. Duh. And that makes gem number 2. And no, I'm not going to give you the 100% password just because you're too lazy and you suck. upstream. So unlike another certain hedgehog in the video game series, Crash cannot swim. So if Crash falls in water, he's basically screwed. And I don't believe you can get a gem in here either. So, like Sonic the Hedgehog in this video game series, you can't actually swim. So in other words, don't fall in the water. Like with Boulders, Crash 2 has a updated version of it where you actually get to go on a little surfboard thingy. You stay on that planet too long, it will eat you up regardless of Papu, I believe. There's also a blue type of that enemy which will just eat on a set time. Like not whenever you jump on it, just whenever. Like that one here, will just do it ready. How many times have I been invincible? I don't know. Unfortunately, I have to go to the bonus round because, yeah. Not that I'm complaining. So now I'm 26 lives. Not too bad. Not too bad. So unlike Crash 2 and 3, you don't have war rooms where if you have trouble with them, you can just go to the other ones and complete them. And there's no power crystals to obtain. I mean, the crystals are not hard to get, they're basically in your way, but so basically no crystal plot device. So basically get through the level, get to the end, with the gems being 100% items. And there's also secret exits along the way. So yeah, we're going to get great, but we missed so many boxes. 3 boxes again. So much brain damage. Which, by the way, Crash can't actually talk. And we are now to our first boss, which is Papu. He's basically the guy that's always the first boss, except in Crash Team Racing. Basically with him, you have to dodge his little rod thingy of doom. And you always have 2 Aku Akus, and they'll slam his thing and then you just jump on his head. Like any old enemy. Should bear in know that Papu is actually not on Cortex side, he's just the island native guy. Doesn't like drones like Crash. So, he's not really evil, he's just, whoops. And he doesn't have his Crash dance yet. But he does that little dance. He does the yeah. Like, Rolling Stones, I believe you can't get the gem in here too. I think you need a blue gem. In Crash 2 and 3 there's only 5 colored gems, whereas in the original Crash version. Oh yeah, when you beat a boss, your Aku Akus will reset, so no more invincibility. Even if I can't get all the boxes, I'll try to get all the boxes. Now the head you see now is the Brio bonus round, which is basically a heart version. Oh, how did I get hit? Alright, so I'm going to be careful. I knocked the plant thingy of epicness in it. Now there's also a Brio bonus round here, and there's a life in the center. So you have to be ultra careful if you want to get there. There's the Brio bonus round. Whoa! Almost fell, I don't want to fall. Now in the center there should be a light. Aha! Perfect, Monto, please applause. yeah, in Crash 2 they have a box counter, and they show how many boxes out of some you got at the end. Crash 3 they show how many boxes you've got out currently, and as well as the end. And when you get to the end of the level, without finishing, they'll award you the gem. If you've got them all, or they'll just have a holographic box telling you how many you missed. But you have to look up like a Crash guide or something, or a wiki or whatever. If you want to know precisely how many boxes there are. Or you can just count yourself. Wouldn't be that hard. So yeah, bonus round number 50 billion. Now when you next go into these levels, these will always act as checkpoints, as you can only go into these once. So make sure you don't screw up too much. Sometimes it will just be better to just get the exit instead of trying to get all the boxes. Now you can actually get to the finish without Twana. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Damn video game characters and their hard to pronounce names. That's when Zelda does this a lot. So there's the blue gem. There's actually not a bottomless pit down there, but it will count as a bottomless pit if you try to jump down there. I'll show you when we get to it. I'll show you an extra maybe. Now we're going to hit a Brio bonus round. So Brio bonus round takes place in a cave, and it's hard. What the hell? How did I die? Oh yeah, you can move forward and that. You've got to be careful not to hit that. But I tell you, I would have survived. So you can access Brio rounds again, but I would advise you bring in Aku along. And with 6 boxes worth of brain damage, we can do the next level. Hog, you can get the gem, but the thing is, you're riding a hog, and Crash's expression like that is priceless. So if you miss a box, that's it. And if you die, that's it too. So it's just extra jump. Crash do that as speed up, or you can press the square to speed up. But here it's just move left and right, and one hit, one kill. Pretty much. No Aku to save you. Who needs masks? And you jump in the single zone. Ah, I missed a box. Oh, I was gonna restart. Alright, my first death. I like Crash's expression when you go. In Crash 2, when you die, Crash 2 and 3 when you die, you just run around in a circle and then continue. In Crash 2, it's a polar bear, and Crash 3, you actually get Crash's sister Coco to ride the tiger in the Great World Time. Seems legit. So yeah, Crash is basically a silent funny guy. He has a few comic relief sometimes in later games, and oh my god, I missed that thing again. That gets me every time. So yeah, I will be restarting until I actually get the gem. There are a few levels in the second and third arm you might have to do a few restarts, regardless of skill, because let's face it, it's hard not to die. What I don't get is why someone's placing so many spikes everywhere. Like, seriously. Wouldn't someone think of, like, the safety hazard right there? Or someone placing spikes, or someone just running around carelessly if I'm forward? Like, just saying. Or someone's placing spike towers. What if someone just decides to take a casual walk and then runs into them? Or someone lights a hole. Oh, I missed a box, I know it. I can already tell. I missed one of them. Now here, you're actually meant to stay to the right. So don't go tempted going left. Ready? I missed a box. Ready? Yep, I knew it. I knew I missed that box. So we're not going to go to Native Fortress, we're going to go back and get that gem. Road hog now. I like Crash Bandicoot when you get hit, you just fall off, Crash doesn't flip off. Whereas in Crash Bandicoot, they love to do, like, I don't know what to call it, humorous pain, like funny, amusing injuries, something like that. Like Crash might get frozen into an ice cube, or he blows up. There we go, that's much better. And 100 apples equals a line. Just mention it a bit further. What? Oh my god, no. Why is it that every time I succeed, something kills me after? Just saying. Alright. Gain 2, me 2 gems. Alright, so this game has taken my life 2 times. I've rage quitted about 3, I'd say. I can't really remember. Oh, it's been 10 times. Checkpoint, and checkpoints do count to your box. So don't you dare try to be all generous. You get them, expect to get a gem. Jump. A bit jumping. Now just stay to the right, and there we go. That's how we do it. 3 gems for me, none for you. Now we go to next. Once you complete this, it's basically the first island done. There are 3 islands in total. And these are located just off Australia, believe it or not. And I'm Australian, yeah. You know what's always bothered me about the early Crash games? Whenever they show the Earth, where Australia is, they never show where Tasmania is. I just noticed that a lot. And I lost my health, damn it. But like I said, they always somehow get Tasmania off the map. Do they have like a grudge with it or something? Not that I have any objection. Because I live in the great state of Queensland, so they stay there. At first you don't know what Tasmania is because you don't live in Australia for whatever reason. It's basically an island that's part of Australia, and it's around the bottom right of Australia. Just look on an atlas or something. That's considered a whole state. And if you don't know what Australia is for some reason, then I'll smack you on the head. Seriously, I'll murder you. Now basically what you do is you just jump home and then you get, because if you don't, then it'll just knock you around, knock you off the edge. And I have no Aquaku, so therefore I am very vulnerable. Although, you can't really get the gem in this until, you know. I don't know how these things light themselves on fire, but whatever. It's game physics. Sorry life, but you're basically going to be forgotten in about 2 seconds anyway. You actually jump while you actually go higher. Not that there's really anything special here, still. Da-da, ding 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 ding. Of course, when you update, you can always pick a new block of the memory card. Or you can, if you don't want to save, but you want to go back to this specific point, you can press triangle to show a password. When you go to the password, you have to press the super password. It's like 3 long rows. It's just X square, triangle, circle. Combination. And there's a 100% one where you can just go straight to the final boss. Although only chickens would do that. Hey, it ruins the whole fun. And I don't believe you can save when you get your thing like that. Move it down. Now here you can just go around the back and avoid all this unnecessary enemies. You've got to be careful when jumping back here. Whoa, that was close. Seriously, those 5 things scare the fuck out of me. Because when you try to land a few jumps and then that thing starts to light, you know you're pretty much almost screwed. I'm waiting for that thing to shake. Don't. Now, don't try to jump all 3 of those, I'll go on the thing, but make sure you don't stand too close to the screen when you know, on that, because you will actually get burnt. I'm pretty sure no use on that. There we go, 50 lives. And I just fell all the way back down. But hey, that's cool. I might have anything else better to do. And in the background you can see the 2nd island and the 3rd. And time for more brain damage. Now we're exceeding 10 boxes. That's also a good way if you want to find out how many boxes you missed. Just don't get any boxes. So up the creek, we're in the second island now. Get Aku, pretty much useless here, in my opinion. Whoa, almost fell in the water. That'll be bad. Whoa, the sprites didn't fall in. Whoa. Okay, I'm suddenly getting a weird habit of falling. Screw you. Whoa. Alright, calm down. Gotta be careful. There's no need, there's no rush. And besides, you can't even get the gem this level yet. Next they have more of a surfy theme in Crash 2, and they actually give you a jet surfboard, which I think is awesome, right there. And you have to time it here. I'll wait until he's done his mouth. And here you have a path of things. Now, if you're really, really daring and you want to get the gem, you go back and do that. Like, I'm not. But you need the gem, I believe. No, wait, no, you don't. No, I'm going to go back and check. Alright, so what you have to do is you have to hit the TNT. And you jump on the box and fly to safety! And there's a life under there, as you saw, no boxes. Although, admittedly, one would check. And that's 2. Now, I think this should be the bonus round. So here's a lot of boxes. You can just skip them all if you really, really want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I always count 9 before it breaks. Same with Crash 3. In Crash 3 they do 2 at a time. I mean, there's no reward for getting all the boxes in the bonus round, it's just as long as you get to the end. So here's a bit of a tricky jump, you have to be a little careful. But we make it. And for our astonishing efforts, we get a gem. I don't think the colour gem will appear. The first colour gem will not appear until the Lost Ruins, if memory serves me correctly, which it should. Or else. Now, after Ripperoo is basically the Lost Ruins, so I want to do that and then do Jungle Rolls at the end. So Ripperoo in Crash 2 is the first boss, but he's got a pattern. He'll go on a little triangle thing, so how you defeat him is not by attacking him, you have to just play a little game of explode the TNT next to him. Because it's fun. And make sure you don't fall in the water too. You have to explode next to him while he's jumping. Now I screwed myself over then. So what he does here is he jumps in a triangular formation that way. You can watch his pattern, do whatever. So he'll change his pattern, it's always the same, just have a little watch. Now he'll go in a diamondy shape here, at the bottom, left, top and right. So it's just a patience jump cut on. Ah, how did you not get hit? I call hacks on that. I usually just stay at the bottom. Ah, how did you not get hit? Yes, get hit. And it'll like jump to the top and then faint like that. But yeah, Ripper is basically crazy. At the end of the game, he actually becomes smarter. Although he's still crazy. Ah, the Lost City of starting levels long again. What am I saying? Now, for years, I have always jumped up this, and I've tried to jump around. Wait, and I think you might be supposed to, because you don't. I always just jump around. Well, I think you can actually do the box. I'm not sure if that was an intended way, or it was just me, family time weird things. Now, the second version of the spell is actually pretty tricky. Make sure you don't get pushed, or else you get pushed in the water, and the water's crush weakness. Now, what you have to do is you have to spin both ends of the bats, and they'll stop having bats. Now, this box here, jump on it, do not spin it, because there's an exclamation mark box hidden. As you may have saw, if you're paying attention and not looking at the comments or whatever. And it'll activate this box, and you can also get the free hit and the life. I've got 62 right now, which will reset to 4 once I end, but oh well. Now you can just ignore it, or you can hit it. You get a few want fruit for it, which is actually the name of the thing. Now you can try to get the life if you want, but I always find these levels to be tricky. So yeah, when the bats are going, you can just hide under here. Now this guy, he'll just jump everywhere. You also get the Frio head this way. Now here the platforms will sink in. You've got to be careful not to fall accidentally on the thingies. On the flaming pits over there, because those will actually hurt. Now this jump here is tricky. You just have to land on here. And this will activate something further in the level. Here, just have to be a bit of a timed jumper. When you hear something that you exclamation mark boxed, those will be those boxes over there. How do you get to them? First, I always have to display to always be where you are. And now we're at the Brio level. So let's see if we actually win this time. Yeah, actually hit TNT for once. Now this level here is actually... You know what, I'm just going to get the other life. There we go, made it. Like with the normal bonus round, you don't get any rewards. It's just a save point, really. Now this guy will basically just follow you. Now these platforms is basically a balance. If you stand too long, you'll tip over and there'll be no way to recover. So what you want to do is get to the middle. You activate this guy. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Those platforms always scare me to death. What you have to do is wait until all three are lined up, and then that's your chance to run. So run now. Here you just have to wait until this moves and then run. You just hit this box here. No! 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 I have to start that all over again. I forgot you can't spin them. My god, this game makes me. You win for now, game. Alright, I was trying to be reasonable. You are not pushing me off. Yeah, you made me into anger mode. And I hate when I keep that. That was such a stupid mistake and that cost it. I can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. That mistake costed me. By the way, it's worth mentioning that once you get a life, you can't get it again until you restart the whole game, which gets you off 4 lives. So that's just preventing your life falling to death. Or you can still go through levels and get apples and that. Or the cool one for food. Screw you! I still can't believe I made that stupid mistake. So stupid. Nothing like travelling up the lost ruin. Now, Cortex doesn't have like any real main enemies that reoccur in the game. He just has like, enemies. Now, why the hell can't I go through these? No, seriously, why can't I go through these? There we go. That's more. Alright, let's go for the Brio stage again. I'll survive it again. And you can still get lives from the Brio bonus round, so if you're good at them. Now, for some reason you can't run back, but oh well, don't need those lines. I've got like a bazillion of them. I've got like 77. Alright, hit the middle, don't fall. If you fall, I'll murder you. What does all mean much? But I think it's the fall that counts. Alright, bug thing, if you screw me over one more time, I'll murder you. Alright, this time we're not going to be spinning it, we're going to jump on it, like civilized bandicoots. Alright, we're at the trash. Now you can get a lot of apples here, but I'm just going to choose not to. Alright then. Now this time, it's inevitable that you're going to hit the side. Now these things scare the crap out of me. They just do. Well, that might have almost costed me. Now this thing here, you have to hit the exclamation box. And for some reason it breaks the boxes instead of actually showing you. No idea why, but oh well. Make this final jump and then you can see the third one, which has Cortex's Lair in it. And we get our first colour gem, which is the green gem. And if you paid any attention, you will know that this gem appeared in the second level jungle rolls, which we're going to go back to in a minute. I want to go the other way. Right, let's go get that gem. Spin use. Spinnies! Now, this Some kind of remind me of the green Super Slippers on Mario. They just fall down the hole without question. They're like, yes sir, I'll fall down that hole. It will kill me though, but still. I'll feel the crash any perfectly. So now you can see a green gem up. Now how you activate it, you just jump on it. And it leads you up. When you haven't got the gem, they'll show you that it's there and you need that certain colour of gem. But when you actually got the gem, you can just jump on it and you make a pie. Simple as pie. That happened again. Whoa, almost done. So those 3 boxes are basically lives. Convenient. But if you're a good player, then you'll know you can get the lives without any problems. And you get another clear gem. But yeah, we're basically going to end here. Next will be Temple Ruins. Right, more ruins. Huh, I'm in a good 57 minutes.